The Dario, wow. It seems like your engineers are always figuring out new alloys and new types of strings. It's a company that folds in environmentalism and recycled packaging, and all of that feels good. But the bottom line, the strings are great.
All right, Sadler, pretty similar setup.
Yeah, some new toys on there.
A couple new things. M5, as opposed to the big line 6.
Yeah, got the M5 on there. Yeah, once we were redoing the board, because I used to have the Walrus switcher, and that was great. I did that for many years. But then some friends like Peter Stroud and some other folks were using this gig rig system.
They're awesome.
And I got in touch with Daniel Steinhardt over there and was like, hey, I'm interested in this, and I needed to know more about it, because I'm kind of dumb when it comes. I needed to know I needed to know the ease of use of it, right? And he was like, mate, you can do whatever you want. Like, you can make it as difficult or as easy as you want. And I was like, okay, great. So I added the G3 switcher, and it's been awesome because I'm able to do a couple of, I just have one setting where multiple things come on at once, but it just gave me a lot more options rather than having like 4 or 5 switches. So that's added.
That freedom is so cool too, because it's a lot of pedals to dance around.
Yeah, for sure. And so once we added that, the Big Blue, MM4 or whatever, that had to go. But I still love that era of line 6.
Me too.
And I mean, these things are like $150, and so we have the MIDI going there, and everything in here is modulation.
Sure. Yeah.
So I've got the Leslie trim, pitch vibrato. I think this is a flanger in here right now. I do a stereo delay on this 24 frame setting, and then this is a phaser. And then I've got the expression pedal where I can change the speed
the
and
M5
everything.
and M9 are criminally underrated.
Yeah, they are. They sound great.
Yeah.
So that's that, and see a couple of new things. Analog Man delay is not new, but that's still there. I love the Strymon Blue Sky. But I just added this Analog Man comp that I love. And then I got this in Oslo, Norway. And this is a Danish-made pedal. And Nordvang is the name of the company. Yeah. And this is called a #1 signature. And it's kind of like, I would say it's probably what they're trying to do with like a Klon type thing, but I don't really get that from it necessarily, but I just plugged it in and I liked it, and
you kind of got it like a clean boost almost. Yeah,
pretty clean. It's a nice, it has that mid boost though, that's really cool, and you can get some real like kind of Mike Campbell-y things, like it'll cut like when you're doing a big octave bend or something like that. And then obviously King of Tone is still there.
Love the groove.
Greer Lightspeed's still there. And then just added this, I forget the name, it's Crowther Audio.
I've seen this a couple times. What exactly is it?
They're made in New Zealand, I believe, but this is called the Prunes and Custard Harmonic Generator Intermodulator. Right now, it's like it's a really wild sort of fuzz thing that happens.
Like an octave fuzzy kind of thing?
Kind of like it modulates though. And it's really sensitive to attach. To touch. So I want to say I heard that Jeff Tweedy used this pedal on A Ghost Is Born. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm not trying to start any rumors, but I think the song Hell Is Chrome, I heard that from a friend that was like that tone. I haven't been able to find that exact tone on there, but I used this on a song called King of Oklahoma.
Love that song.
And a song called Miles. That in the studio, I used an old Vox Grand Prix that had the built-in fuzz. For this big line that I played in that song. And so the Prunes and Custard is definitely a great new addition. And if you can find them, I would definitely get one because they're really fun. And they do a lot. Like, I mean, just turn the knobs a little bit each way and it's going to give you a new sound. And it's pretty cool. You can't really tame it, which is what I like about it. You don't really know what you're going to get some nights. So that's
kind of the fun of it.
And this is boring stuff, but the Lely volume pedal is awesome.
Great.
And the magnetic, part of it and everything. So that's it. That's it for the electric part.
We have
yeah,
one
that's
secret
right. Yeah.
pedal, which I think,
Yeah, the Jerry Blaster. Yeah, this was a pedal given to me by Reeves Gabrels.
How cool is that?
Yeah. And,
gotta save the best for last. That's a cool story.
yeah, and his friend makes these, and it's meant to be the Strata Blaster, or whatever they call it, for Jerry Garcia, you know, to give him a little bit of a boost. And I use that on White Beretta sometimes with a Tele.
Cool.
Yeah, you just kind of cut it on whenever if you want a little, you know, adds a little
Just
sheen.
A little something.
Yeah, a little something, something. And you know, my Korg pitch black is still there.
Old school.
Sorry,
baby.
guys, most of the stuff's still there.
Yeah. And then for acoustics, you just run in the bags venue.
Yeah, so the acoustic world is kind of fun because I saw, I was watching an episode of Austin City Limits, and I saw Beck on Austin City Limits, and he plugged in his acoustic, and it was like the best thing I had ever heard. I was like, wow, what is he doing? And we were at Byron Bay Blues Fest in Australia, and I ran into Beck backstage, and he was so nice, and I got to talk to him, and I immediately was like, what's up with your acoustic sound, you know? And he has that, what is it called, the Sunrise pickup in the sound hole.
Oh, okay.
That's like the black pickup that goes in the sound hole. But that's not it though. He has the Frap system, which you told me is a Neil Young thing that I don't think you can get. They don't make that anymore.
Yeah.
But I feel like the LR Baggs Anthem and stuff is kind of, you know, a newer version of the Frap.
Yeah.
And but he did tell me he has like a Neve copy preamp or something like that. So I thought, okay, well, I should do something in my line to give it some sort of tube, you know, just some warmth. And so I just bought one of those ART tube preamps.
Is it like 12x7 in there or something?
I think so. Yeah. And they're like $150, and it has changed everything.
Really?
Just hitting a tube before you go into your preamp, which I'm using the LR Baggs Venue now, which I love because I love the EQ on it. I can really notch things out. But yeah, I think just going, you know, I might add some more stuff to put in front of it, but I think just if you can get something to go in front of your preamp, it definitely helps. It warms things up a bit. Yeah.
I mean, it's historically very hard to get even a great guitar to sound like a acoustic to sound even like a shitty acoustic. Yeah. So if you found a way around it, that's awesome.
Yeah.